I found the following manuscript inside a sealed bottle on a remote Atlantic beach. The handwriting was strange, and the paper of a kind I'd never seen. In the analytical light of day, I'm sure it's not a merfolk bedtime story, just some sad human flight of fancy. But at night, by the ocean's edge, there was once a little merman who lived in a castle with his mother, the sea queen, and 5 older siblings, each of whom had been born 1 year apart. When merfolk come of age, they are permitted to swim to the surface to glimpse the world above. And after his siblings' first visits, he listened longingly to the tales they brought back. When his own day finally arrived, he sped to the surface. He spotted a ship and swam close enough to watch a birthday celebration being held for the ship's washerwoman. He loved her at first sight. Without warning, a violent storm struck, and the washerwoman was swept into the sea. He delivered her unconscious to a sheltered cove and waited nearby for a day, until another human came along. It was a Pony Express rider, and to the little merman's dismay, he saw a look of instant love for the grubby stranger appear in her eyes. She rode off with him, unaware that anyone had saved her life. The sad little merman returned home. When his mother heard his tale, she knowingly chuckled, "Hormones, hormones." He grew more and more disconsolate, until one reckless day he traveled to the far-off lair of the dreaded sea warlock. The little merman told his story, and asked the warlock whether he had the power to make him human. The warlock had carefully cultivated his dark reputation, but was in reality just an old softy who liked to be left alone. He realized that no one had yet told the little merman that merfolk were once surface dwellers, and that the burning sensation they feel when breathing air passes within a week or so. He told him that he could make a potion which would turn him human, but the price was high. The washerwoman would have to give their firstborn child to the warlock. The warlock knew, of course, that merfolk and humans were genetically incompatible. The little merman eagerly agreed. As the warlock began to stir his cauldron, he said that the potion would only work if the drinker were in the throes of true love. If the merman's lungs didn't stop burning within a few minutes, well, then it wasn't true love, and he would have to return to the sea. The little merman nodded. The warlock said, "You understand that humans are dirty barbarians, that they make slaves of each other and other animals, that they kill even the ones they love, that they pollute their lands and toss the waste into other people's homes?" The little merman said that his love was stronger than all that. The warlock nodded, ladled some potion into a bag, and said, "If she feels true love for you, drink this. The legs should come along in a week or two." As the little merman swam off, the warlock chuckled. "Kids." For months, the little merman haunted the waters where the washerwoman's ship had sailed. Finally, one day, when he had all but given up, she appeared, cleaning the poop deck on a passing ship. He swam up and shouted to her that he was a merman prince and wanted to love her forever. She arose, and he saw that she was pregnant. "You love me?" she said. "I do." "And you're a prince?" I am. He leapt onto the ship, and she came to his side. And I have a potion that will turn me human if you love me true, too. Where would we live? On land, anywhere. You're rich? No, I have nothing. But you're a prince. Oh, in the sea I live in a beautiful castle, but on land we would have nothing but our love, the most beautiful in the world. The washerwoman looked at him for a long time. Let me see this potion. He handed it to her. She sniffed it. Would it work the other way? Would it turn me into a mermaid? I don't know. I suppose it would. A castle, huh? Oh, yes. Without another word, she gulped it down. It was the last thing she ever did. Not realizing how different myrrh and human physiology are, what was intended as a placebo for him proved a powerful poison to her. She screamed, collapsing to the deck. He took her in his arms, but within seconds, she was gone. Members of the crew appeared on deck and saw what was happening. A rifle appeared, and shots rang out. The Little Merman fell into the sea. A bullet through his heart. The end.